Hello there, buddy. I'm Mr. Game & Pie. This is Let's Play Banjo Tooie, Part 32. In this episode, I'll be getting more Cloud Cuckoo Land stuff done. You know, all of the stuff. And I actually need Kazooie. So you see, here we are going to be introduced to a fairly interesting mechanic of this world. That's not the button. This is the button. It's a Lotus Floatium. Yes, these will be fairly important, particularly to Banjo, as they'll be how he can get around to certain areas. Particularly to how he'll get to the last new move in the game. That's right, we've almost learned them all. Floating around can be a little bit awkward, but it's not that bad. Wrong button. Just pressing the wrong button all over the place here. Rightio then. So this is basically like a counterpart to the Shack Pack. It's even done in the exact opposite way. So now I can bounce around and stuff. Really, it's a lot like the Shack Pack and is used in a very similar manner, in that it allows you to climb over certain obstacles that you normally wouldn't be able to get over. However, there are a variety of differences. Namely that, while the Shack Pack is smaller and can fit, and can sink in water, this new move that we have is capable of floating on the top of water. Even poisonous water that would normally toss you to the side. Anyway, let's see here. We got that red Banjo up there. I'm gonna get him. Our wonderful glide move. We haven't used that a whole lot, so may as well do that just a little bit, because bam! Still not quite all the red Banjos. Ah, yes, this is here. I don't need to be here. I'll just leave, then. Wait, actually, I'm gonna continue playing as Kazoo. Come on now. There are a few things that you can do as Kazooie alone that I'll be doing now. Particularly the trash can. That's right, poor Kazooie has to do the trash can alone. But it's a pretty fun little thing here. Also, be careful whenever flying low to the ground. You might end up just spontaneously falling into the endless pit. It can be quite a problem at times. And here we go. Oh dear. No. Yes. And here we have another minigame. It's, yeah, just another minigame. Nothing new, nothing exciting. Except this time you run around with Kazooie. killing these things rather than shooting them. I mean, I guess you could shoot them if you wanted to. You have eggs, so that could work. But this conserves ammunition. Even though technically I have infinite amounts of fire eggs, so that ammunition isn't really a problem. It's still the way you're supposed to. And after all, considering that stop and swap isn't something that you can do in this game, or at least this version of this game, without actually having Banjo-Kazooie, it's a good idea to show you how to do it without your infinite fire eggs. I've already won, I'm just getting extra points because that's cool. Now let's see. We also have a Jinjo in here, but I'm pretty sure it's a Minjo. Yeah, it is. No, I've got other things to do. Yeah, I'm sure that they'll visit. It's totally something that they'll do. Now over here on this milk carton, it says... Missing Tootie, last seen in Banjo-Kazooie. Nice little reference to the fact that she isn't in this game. And she was our damsel in distress in the previous one. Anyway, I believe there's still another little thing that we have to do around here. Namely, in that bag of salty treats. Oh, these are just eggs. Never mind. With that, I'm pretty sure we're good, actually. Knowing to this can, could have sworn that there was an actual Jinjo in here. Well, actually, yes, there was. There was that one that we got with the Clockwork Kazooie egg. So, yeah, there was an actual Jinjo in here. I just got it already. Yay! Alright, let's see where else we can go here. Technically, we could go just about anywhere. And this is probably one of the areas where Kazooie's ability to glide is actually most useful. Since you can glide places rather than having to use feathers for flying. It's still a good idea to use feathers. Let's see, I already put the bean in that one. There's another area where I have to put a bean in something. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, here it is. Let's see if it'll allow me to put the bean in right now. Or the bean is already in there. Okay, that works too. That said, let's get our other Lotus Floatia hatched, because you need to do that. It's something very important to do for the Mr. Fit mission. Right. I can just sort of float down here. There's a nice little fly pad down here after all. And I'm gonna make sure that the other Lotus Floatia is ready for launch. It's near the cheese, which should be in this direction. Yes, right here. And it does not appear that the Lotus Floatia is ready. So, let's remedy that, shall we? Kazooie land. Okay, land on the side of the mountain. That's actually not a good idea, because you could easily slide off of the mountain. That'd be a bad idea. So, with all that said and done, I think it's about time that we talk to Mumbo Jumbo. So get over here, Banjo. I need you. Oh, dude, not Not cool. Just landing right on the guy. Oh, and evil honey hives, of course. Game wouldn't be complete without evil honey hives. Now, it should be noted that in Minky Jongo's hut, it has an actual Jinjo and a fake Mumbo. Here, it has the real Mumbo, but a fake Jinjo. Just throwing that out there. It doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it's kind of a cool little fact. Now, Mumbo only has one spell in this world. And if you've done everything that I've done so far, you only need to use it once. As long as you've planted both of the beans. Also, due to his lack of flight and climbing abilities, he can't really explore the world very effectively. So finding where he needs to go isn't that hard. Defeating these annoying creatures, on the other hand, can be a little bit difficult due to your limited range. So is this where I'm needed? No, it isn't. It's the next area. Go away. Is it here? No, this is the wrong hut. But just as a side note, you can't enter this other hut as Mumbo. You can't actually fight the boss as Mumbo, unfortunately. But yeah, here's this place. Fake hut. Moving onwards to the thing that we actually need to be doing. You need to stop. It's like Paper Mario, except evil. Yes, I'm fairly certain that this is the area that I actually need to be at. Will you look at that? Just 2 more notes to find until we have all 900. Yes, this is exactly it, and there's Zubba in the way, of course. You gotta be careful about this guy. So, every previous spell was associated with a single color. This one is all your colors combined. And if Mumbo Jumbo was ever a Pokemon, you know that he learned this move. Rain Dance. So, now that that's over, a variety of things are open up to us, including the rainbow that leads to the pot of gold, and the 2 vines. The big bean vines, if you will. Anyway. Now, the vines both lead to Banjo-only things, because, well, Banjo needs them to get to places. Kazooie doesn't, due to her ability to fly, of course. And, of course, I land on this guy. And this still isn't the place that I need to go. Yes, this blue area over here, this other blue area. The darker shade of blue. Definitely the place I need to go. Most certainly. Nice thing about Mumbo's attack is that it instantly defeats the flowers. They aren't very durable. I guess whatever Mumbo's attack is super effective against grass types. And I believe that's the last time that we'll ever be playing as Mumbo in this Let's Play. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I've done everything with him at this point. So, let's start out with probably the coolest thing that we could do right now. The Pot of Gold! As you can see, this opens up. And there's a time limit to make sure that you can't get in there by just flying in. You definitely have to have the rainbow up. And even with the rainbow up, it's not a very forgiving time limit. I mean, yeah, sure, I make it with like 6 seconds to spare, but still, not that forgiving. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is Banjo. It most certainly is. Okay, ignoring you. I said ignoring you. Go away. There we go. Now, we have a variety of eggs here. What we have to do is we have to shoot the corresponding egg type in there. You might not want to stand too close. And for some reason, the Clockwork Kazooie eggs are not an egg variety that we use. And now, we get to use easily the rarest variety of egg. Let's roll! Alright, this isn't that bad. You, basically just keep shooting in a circle at a standard height until you've made a full rotation. Your egg shots are pretty thorough, so you'll probably get most of them, if not all of them, on a row. One rotation. Alright, I already have the main prize. Oh yeah, I got the skills. We won't be trying to hit all 100. Yeah, it probably is. Very good. There's only 2 Cheeto pages left in the game. Okay, so that was the Pot of Gold, and that was a nice little thing. To finish up this video, I think I'll be finishing up Mr. Fit's challenges. They're not that difficult at this point. So, in the first challenge, we used both Banjo and Kazooie. In this second challenge, we'll be using Banjo alone, and I'm gonna get my health back real quick. Because that is not a safe amount of health. So, of course, first I have to actually find the place where Mr. Fit is. Yeah, that's fun. Well, let's try this one. This is the entrance to Mingy Jongo's hut, so that means it'll either lead to the cheese or Mr. Fit. I guess I'll do whichever. Well, actually, it's getting very close to the end of the video. Oh, come on now. Get up there. There we go. Let's see here. Which one is this? Aha, it is Mr. Fit. Alrighty then. Here we go. Let's just climb this vine. We'll decide that next time, everybody. I've been Mr. Gamepie. This has been Let's Play Banjo Tooie Part 32. I'll see you folks later.